like you're walking back, but you don't anymore. Mama said time will heal the pain. She never saw love drown in the rain. Now I sleep where the light used to be, with your ghost laying next to me. Your voice still hums through the cold, cold breeze, saying, baby, don't wait for me. Yeah, I breathe where your warmth used to burn every dawn. Just twists and turns, no preacher's words can set me free. I'm just lost where the light used to be. Still taste you in my cigarette, hear your laugh in the old cassette. The bed still creaks the way it did, like it knows the sin we hid. You said love don't fade, it just bleeds slow. Now is the only truth I know. Now I sleep where the light used to be, with your ghost laying next to me. Your voice still hums through the cold, cold breeze, saying, baby, don't wait for me. Yeah, I'll breathe where your warmth used to burn every dawn. Just twists and turns, no preacher's words can set me free. I'm just lost where the light used to be. The mirror won't look back anymore. The house don't breathe like it did before. Your cross is hanging crooked and still, and I keep talking to the wind against my will. I sleep where the light used to be, buried deep in the memory. If heaven's real, don't wait for me. I'm still burning on that old oak tree. Yeah, I breathe where your warmth used to burn every dawn. Just twists and turns, you took my heart, my faith, my key, and left me where the light used to be. Ain't no light on this road tonight, just dust, regret, and appetite. I left the chapel with smoke on my breath, faith in reverse and a hunger for death. She kissed my neck, said grace won't stay, then vanished like the break of day. I hear the wind, but it don't speak, just shakes the bones I try to keep. There's no moon for sinners, just fire in the trees. No cross to forgive us, just dirt beneath our knees. They don't ask, they don't shame. There's no moon for sinners, but we still burn just the same. I passed a church with candles out, doubt. I sang a hymn with broken chords to a God who never kept his word. The stars all turned their backs on me, but the night still set me free. There's no moon for sinners, just fire in the trees. No cross to forgive us, just dirt beneath our knees. I walk with the shadows, they don't ask, they don't shame. There's no moon for sinners, but we still burn just the same. No absolution, no clean slate, just a heart that beats too late. While the dark, it don't pretend, it holds you till the bitter end. There's no moon for sinners, but we dance anyway, with dust in our pockets and lie we couldn't save. No saints, no sorrow, just the echo of our flame. There's no moon for sinners, but we still burn. We still burn just the same. No signs, no stars, no flame, just a road whispering my name. I pass a cross, half buried in sand. No flowers, no names, just a rusted can. They say this road was built by grace, but I only see time trying to erase. And every mile I leave behind feels like a prayer gone blind. The road is godless, wide and mean, no holy light, no in between. I ride alone through dust and dream, a broken man in a broken machine. The road is godless, but it still carries me. The sky don't talk, the wind don't bless, every breath's just loneliness. I thought I'd find some kind of peace, but it hides where the silence feeds. I gave my soul to wheels and steel, hope and motion helps me heal. The road is godless.
Okay, I hope I'm audible, guys. Yeah, I will try to don't speak too much this live. Today I just want to focus on the stand. So the idea of this project and why I added here in today is because I have this project, like it's a side project, and basically it's a backend with a Node and Express. I don't know if you can hear me, but hold on. Let me see if I can hear myself. Just checking. So I will pause the music for a little bit, and I don't know if you guys can hear me or not. Let me fix a little bit this one right here. Yeah, that's everything that I can do for the mic. Probably it's because I'm a little bit away from the mic, from mic. So I'm not sure. It's an issue I have with the mic. I will try to fix it later. Yes. Let me check if I'm audible or not. So I think I should be audible. I don't know what is happening here. Let me see the properties. Yeah, it's the correct one. But I'm not able to hear me. I don't know why. Okay, I will try to put yeah, I don't know what actually can do here. So I don't know if I'm audible or not. Just if not, we'll continue just streaming the music. But the idea is today just don't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Just hold on. I'm gonna be back and checking why it's not that working. So I don't know if I'm audible or not. Just if not, we'll continue just streaming the music. Okay, I think I'm audible. I don't know what happened, but I think I'm audible. Just because I think what was the position? I was too away from the mic, so yeah, I will try to don't go out that way. Okay, anyways, today, what I'm gonna do is I will try to do more coding only, chilling, not explaining a lot of things because I want to just chill and sit there, just coding in terminal. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Though for sure, I need to check the position of the mic microphone. So yeah, probably I will relocate it on the next live. I don't know. Anyway, so what I was saying is when I was building this project, it was it was about. So I have a server where I have this project also running there. But basically, what I have in this project is I have Ollama, and I have these ones, and I have all these models running on my server. I don't have much power in my server anyway. I cannot run models with. I think this one is the biggest model I can run in my terminal. That is 13 gigabytes. That actually, if I using this one, my server is a little bit slow because that is like a too much for the server right now. And yeah, the server I have has a GPU like a 360 Ti, but it's a old computer. It's a DDR4. Anyway, so the intention of this one is just I want to know how to build like a wrapper of the models because this one just have chat interactions. So right now, also the open source models has other things like tools, when you are calling Claude or when you are calling OpenAI models, they have these tools and you can connect the stream. They have the stream like a live connection. But something like Copilot doesn't have anything like that. They have just chat completion. They have for sure internally for VS Code and everything, and you can do reverse engineering to connect with the models. Uh, that I did that too when I was creating this project. So if I go to Code Typer, Silly Eye, and then Code Typer. So this project here, I was building this Silly Eye. Then I have the brain that basically I do GOT to call the APIs. Where is the endpoint? So the endpoint is like I have the login, register, logout, and all the refresh token, get current users, and so on. I have many API set here in this CLI that I have created. And at some point is I just have something the API is just completion. Okay, let me ask this one this model tell me what is by the way, this prompt that is here in the terminal I just created too. It's a plugin I created for Vim, so I don't need to go out of the file. I can ask, for example, tell me what is this file about, and if I prompting, okay, now it's not working because I was doing something. I don't know if it is working or not, but anyway, so basically I have three projects doing kind of the same. One is the CLI that is not completed yet. Is now nowadays how is code typer is like this big. If I have the code typer here open, so you see here I have the copilot usage, and this one is only with copilot. But what I did is like a reverse engineering that I didn't. So there is a project in GitHub that someone did the reverse engineering for this one, and you can mimic how you connect with the copilot, same way as you are doing with the Cloud or OpenAI models or Gemini models. But basically, this LI is just to is like a Cloud or Open Code. So I didn't create it to compete with those, because basically they have a bunch of engineers working on that. What I'm doing all this is just to learn how to communicate in the better way with the models, and how is the better way to do the connection between my actual work as a software engineer with how these new tools are there for us to get better and better, right? Because at the end, I think with all this AI, that's the intention: get it better and better as a human beings, right? So basically, I'm using this one. I created this one, then I created. Oh, there you go. See, uh, this is a plugin inside the Vim that is called Typer as well. Uh, and I just asked some question like what is this file about, and it's giving me a summary that is a HTTP client. This is basically the AP layer of the project, and then it's giving me how is a basically if I copy this one, right, hopefully it's gonna work. If not, I'm just gonna check what is not working. But basically, if I open a model here and then I just copy this one, okay, I have issues. Let me correct those issues, because what the plugin is doing is connecting to the copilot, to the model is, and science is there is a certain models in the copilot, and science when I want an explanation of the file. I don't want to use the, for example, Opus 4.6 to just give me an explanation of file, because that's dumb. That's a lot of waste of tokens for no reason. So basically, what I do in the plugin is like I'm connecting to the copilot, but every single time when it's a summary like explain me this, or what is this about, or how this one is connected, is using the unlimited model that is GPT-5 5.1 mini. That is actually pretty good explaining things. The reason is like it's unlimited. I cannot I won't use the tokens for these competitions. So when I need to actually use the model, big model, to create something, I will have a bandwidth to create something there. Um, yeah, I don't have the mermaid comment. I don't have the mermaid diagram yet. I'm just asking Cloud to fix this one. That I'm not sure what is the issue. But if you see here, Cloud is rendering. Basically, what it's doing is it giving me the correct uh, the correct diagram that basically is the index.ts, and then it's calling. This is in the dist, and this is the test that is for reference only. But the important thing is like this one. So this file is requires the God, that is a library for the terminal with the project with the when you are using TUIs, TUI. So you are basically doing this one instead of it fetching. It's way better and faster. And then also requires the constants brain, that is where I have all the paths basically, and then also requires the types, of course. But yeah, it's not giving me that big or that excellent diagram, but it's actually pretty good, this model, and it's unlimited. I don't want to waste time on understanding this one, and then it's telling me exactly what each command is doing, but that is for the project. So coming back to this project, um, now I have a Llama in this machine. That is a MacBook Air, 16 gigabytes, but it's not that power either. So the intention is like get like a hub where I can connect all the endpoints that I'm building for this project and this project inside this one, and this one gonna connect directly to my server, and the server gonna host kinda what is my prompts and what is everything, because I can analyze also how prompting is good against other one, or I can track how much I'm wasting the tokens based on the project for later, and I can connect it either with these models here that I have, or any new model that I have in the future, or this hub also I can do like a wrapper to just connect to all centralize all the requests to this hub for my projects, and then connect it to my server. My server decides either goes to Ollama or go to Copilot or go to Cloud or go to wherever it decides. So this is the intention of this project, to get like a centralized hub where I can decide goes to Ollama, Copilot, Cloud, depends on the task. So that is the intention of all these projects. Learning more of most of the time is learning how to build it, learning how to use it, and see what's happening. Uh, no, I haven't used Gamma. No, it's Hema 4. I can do it right now, right? Pool. I think is pool. Let me actually check it. Uh, oh yeah, it's 4 only. Okay, it's with I don't have permission. I will download it later because I have also this server is I'm using it for everything, so I have different permissions that I have to set basically for each service, and that I won't use it right now. I want to focus on this one. Probably I'm gonna refactor a little bit. I'm not sure if Node is the best for this. Probably I'm gonna refactor for now and then migrate to Python or even other, so I can close this one. Yeah, when I created this one, is also giving me this code typer, how many premiums requests I have, the session time. You can resume with this session, and I've been using this model, so it's a pretty cool tool that I've created. That project when I built is open here. So this project is with a TypeScript basically, and is components here, the chat, the agents, the commands, and everything is like that. I have the core here for the handles and runners, and so on. So it's pure TypeScript. This project, the CLI, Um, and that's pretty much it. So that's project is also on the GitHub, in my GitHub, if you want to check it out later. But yeah, basically, right now what I'm gonna do is like mute myself and just try to understand the project because I haven't touched this project for a while. So I will just check it out most of it and try to see if I can do something and so on. Yeah, and if you have some questions, I will just check it out later. Try to answer if you have any question, but I'm gonna be mute and I'm gonna just put the music up, and that's it.
A shadow lingers where the silence grows. Every secret I kept is the one she knows. The night keeps calling. It won't explain why I bleed with ashes in my veins.
Yes.
Ashes in my veins, heavy and slow. Every step I take just pulls me low. Ashes in my veins, cold and true. Every fire I lit still leads to you. Ashes in my veins, heavy and slow. Every step I take just pulls me low. The dice were loaded, the cards were marked. Every oath I swore left a deeper scar. The whiskey burns, but it won't atone. I fight my demons, but I fight alone. A voice still echoes in the pouring rain, a hymn of sorrow, a hymn of pain. The fire won't fade, but it won't remain. It turns to dust, ashes in my veins, ashes in my veins, heavy and slow. Every step I take just pulls me low. Ashes in my veins, cold and true. Every fire I lit still leads to you. If mercy waits, it won't be mine. I wrote my sins on the edge of time. The darker I fall, the louder I sing. I was born to break every holy thing. Ashes in my veins, heavy and slow. Every step I take just pulls me low. Ashes in my veins, cold and true. Every fire I lit still leads to you. Ashes in my veins, heavy and slow. Every step I take just pulls me low. Saw the Lord at a truck stop light, chrome shining in the middle of the night. He pulled up slow in a Cadillac, said, "Get in, son, don't look back." truth with a cigarette and a map of all the roads I left. I rode a Cadillac, laugh when I look back. We passed some preachers begging for life. He said they forgot how to fight. I asked if heaven had a name. He said, son, it's just a flame. He drove like sin, smooth and fast. Said every saint was built to crash. God rode a Cadillac, white suit, gospel track, preaching truth with a cigarette and a map of all the roads I left. God rode a Cadillac with dust all on the dash. No crown, no throne, no book to keep, just rubber burning and secrets deep. He said your prayers were loud but wrong. Sing your pain, that's where you belong. God rode a Cadillac, no wings, no holy plaque, just a blues tape and a bottle flat and a soul too wild to track. God rode a Cadillac, and he never once looked back. The night is quiet, the fire is low. I hear the voices of long ago. They tell me stories of loss and pain, but still they whisper, stand again. Voices in the flame, calling my name through the darkness, through the shame. Voices in the flame, strong and true. They burn inside and carry me through. The road is heavy, the years are long, but in the silence I hear their song. Every scar is a light that shines, every tear turns to fire in time. Voices in the flame, calling my
think the issue is like when I created this project, it was like the project for Avante. That if you don't know what is Avante, you can check that over here. So Avante is a project. There is other plugin for Git for theme. So if you go here in Avante, is from this user, Yitone. I don't know, but basically it's a they are doing this one like where they have opened all this a sidebar like a completion, and then it's basically the similar the plugin I built, but instead of adding the plugin like manually inside the file, they open a chat view in the file, and what they are doing is like it's like a VS Code. Like they have the chat completion here, and they have the agent, and it's injecting the code over there. So basically, this is Avante. But when I started creating this project that I'm working on, basically, and I'm understanding why I did in this way. Is like I did this as a wrapper only for Avante to use my models, because Avante doesn't have auto completion or agents to work on at that time. I don't know. I haven't checked that project nowadays, but at that time when I was checking Avante, it's like I wanted to use similar agents instead of using the API key from Cloud or from OpenAI. I wanted like hey, probably if I have a good computer and I have a good model, or like a medium computer, you don't need to get a big computer. If I have a medium computer with a decent model, like a medium model, doesn't doesn't need to be that big. Doesn't need to be like a 70 billion parameters. It has to be like a medium or something. Uh, what if I do the same as VS Code, because I'm using Vim right now? So when I created it was like I want to use Ollama, but I don't want to like the people uh, because basically I wanted to use Ollama on my server. That if you remember, my server is right here with all these models, not on my machine currently. So there was two issues. The Ollama doesn't have the tools at that time to get the communication or get the streaming. Was just like a chat communication, and the second one was like okay, I built this wrapper, I built this API to connect directly to Ollama that is exposing basically in some way I can get injected some malicious content on my server, and my server is basically exposed by that API. So I need to get the wrapper with the authentication as well. But how I did it that? So what I did is like I've created an API key that basically it doesn't matter if you see only this, because the API key can be either that one or not one, because this one is internally in my local host, than my computer. So I have other API key set on my variables in my server. So when my machine is connected to that machine, it's creating a new API key every like in the new session that I have created like manually, and then I can start using it. So that's why I created in this way, because what I wanted is like get get the wrapper of the Ollama with the Avante, but seeing the project right now is like okay, now I'm like Like probably this was good at that time when I created last year, but since it's nowadays and the things I know now is like oh, this is not the best way to do it because I have like this function. Basically, I have the default tools in a JSON that is not the best, and then I have the house have the tools mentioned has to be. Um, that is not the best because probably this one gonna be like what if I have a new tool or something. Basically, this if gonna be increasing over time. So yeah, basically, I need to create a new one, new server service like interact with my server with the Ollama. Probably from scratch and just checking what I tried to do this. Yeah, I'm not sure why I did this. I mean, I understand the code. What is the code doing? But I understand that what I wanted. It was very, very, very specific. But seeing the code today is like, okay, this project is like that specific that I cannot use it, and I basically need to build one from scratch with all the capabilities. That is kind of suck when you creating a side projects like this one. It's like you don't think how they're gonna be connected in your future environment tools when you are creating side projects. But at the same time, it's like a good. I have something to work on, so let's do it. So basically, what I'm gonna do now is like create a basic connection to the server and basic. Yeah, I will try to first to connect. That's the first thing. I will try to connect and then see if I can generate something from here. So let's do that.
The flame still burns, it won't die slow. It lifts me high, it makes me go. Voices in the flame, calling my name through the darkness, through the shame. Voices in the flame, strong and true. They burn inside and carry me through. The night turns red, the shadows crawl, the silence waves, it drowns us all. The desert wind begins to sing a song of loss, a song of sin. Blood moon rising, high above, shining down on the ghosts I love. Blood moon rising, dark and wide, guiding me through the endless night. The wolves they cry, the trees they sway, the road ahead won't fade away. Every step, the earth it groans, every mile I walk No star can pierce this heavy sky. No angel comes, no reason why. But still I march. I hear the call. The blood moon watches over all. Blood moon rising high above, shining down on the ghosts I love. Blood moon rising, dark and wide, guiding me through the endless night. The chapel's gone, the doors are closed, but the night still sings what no one knows. I hear a voice in the desert wind, a broken psalm, a shadow hymn. Shadow hymn, carry me through, singing the pain I never knew. Shadow hymn, soft and low, guiding me where the lost ones go. The candles died, the altar's bare, but the silence feels like someone's there. Every echo calls my name, every prayer just sounds the same. If mercy waits, it waits in vain. I walk alone in the falling rain, but in the dark I still belong. The hymn remains, the hymn is strong.
So what I did right now is that I just connect. I just check if the API generate was working with the model. So I say I'm testing this. Say hi. I didn't pass any message. I didn't pass any request. I need to check what that is for. But by seeing this one is basically what I did with this project is like maintaining the stream open to get all the message from Ollama. That is, and why I did like that is because when I will have Avante connected to to my server directly to my code, is like I need to maintain the stream. I need to maintain the messages going back and forth. That's why it's giving me all these messages like this one. If you see, he's like a hi space there, then exclamation space, an emoji, and so on. And then it's giving me how are you doing today. It's like just maintain the messages and all that. So I can start from that. I don't remember if I can do. Let me see what happened if I don't set any. Okay, It's throwing me an error because basically I need to send a message here. So even though I have the code Ollama here as a default, if I'm not sending anything, then if I have the system prompt open or not, then I have the response type. Okay, I can put the response type as a silly I. Let's see what I have here. No, it's the same. So I don't know what is this response type doing, but basically I have the same response. I'm pretty sure that when I check one day in the bag, I remember that I included like if I wanted like a JSON or if I wanted like a full text. I'm not sure though how is this going though. I need to check where is that coming from. This is the stream and results that basically, but this is going for from what I want to know now. So I want to know if I can get the full text as a text, not as a JSON. So I will do this. Explain me how can I get the text instead of stream JSON based on this file. Let's see what Copilot tell me. The thing is, like, I don't know when is this happening. Oh, it's thinking. Let's see. Let's wait until a Copilot answer.
Everything I loved, it feels the same.
Okay, it answered already. Let's see. Stream mode is stream true. It proxies the ND JSON stream from Ollama, parses each JSON line, accumulates assistant text, and writes either plain text chunks or Avante style JSON per line. Objects back to the client. Not the stream mode, stream false. It waits for the full Ollama response. So I can see if here like a stream. Okay, so if it is undefined, so I can do it as a false. This one. Then it says like a handle subfunctions for 100 key parameters. What the handle reads from request body is the model stream. This is optional, and also the model is optional. And the prompt for non-chat is the text prompt that I did. That I included that one in the Postman. Then I have the messages for the chat request. It's an array with the raw content and so on. The last user messages is replaced with any injected file content. Then we have an optional parameter that is a system. This is the system prompt. How I wanted to the model gonna behave basically. Then the tools, I have included the tools here, so that is cool for what I wanted to do in the next. Then I have the response type. Optional is JSON. Default Oh, I mean, this one is optional. I don't need to send it. It's JSON by default or CLI. CLI is plain text. And then function signatures is like it does not return a value. It blah 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 blah. Okay. How stream works? I don't want the streams. I don't want read. How non-stream works? If it is stream false, Hunter calls Ollama normally, like Axios post. And I have Axios here. That is not good. Based on the recent attacks that Axios got, like I mean, not attacks, but vulnerability that Axios got last week. It is response content. Blah. So basically, you have the ID, the object, create the model, and so on. The tools is explaining how the tools works. Okay, it's a fully documentation of this one. So I'm gonna just close this one, and I'm gonna send the stream here instead of. Let's see first what is the JSON sending me, and then I'm gonna include the stream as a false. And then let me see what I got. So now is a little bit more accurate what I'm expecting because the last one. Okay, I have the JSON here. So if you see here this one, when you do a true in this side, you have like a stream open, and you don't have the loader in the postman, and then boom, you have all the JSON there. But as a false, you receive basically a normal connection, a normal API response. I'm just waiting for the whole response, the whole bunch of response, either in text or either in the JSON. So I have the ID completion, the object for the chat completion, when was created, the model used, the choices, how many users I have. This is the part I was talking before. When I the intention of this one is how I can become better prompting when I want to use the AI. So this part here of the usage of each prompt, if I have a full context, even though if I have a 500 lines of context in a prompt, how accurate and how effective is that prompt against like for example just 10 lines of prompt or context. I want to test that out. So let's see what if I send as a silly eye. Okay, it's pretty much the same response. I was expecting like a different response. I don't see the difference right now. So I can say like what are the how much is a prime I don't know, the prime 3 plus the prime 2. I'm just doing anything here. So basically, let's see. So the prime numbers 2 and 3 are, and then 5. So it's good. So the answer is 5. The role is assistant. I don't know how to change that right now, or how that gonna be good. The other thing that I want to test is like the I have the local database here. Let me close all other databases. Yeah, I'm gonna do the tables here. So if I do this one, you will see this the database here basically, and I have the API keys, the API permissions. I don't know what is the frame for, but it has the project name, description, and Ollama. We can just actually. Oh, it doesn't have any information. So basically, I just created a lot of tables for nothing, for no reason. Mm, I have this one. This is prompts. That is okay. This is cool because I'm just checking the request data and then checking the request body. I mean saving, not checking. But now I'm checking. So this one basically is the request body, the prompt tokens per request, the cost of it. How I calculate this cost is based on the table that it was included in the. I mean, it is included in the prices page in the Cloud or OpenAI. So I'm calculating based on the tokens that I have for the prompt response tokens and the total tokens. Like because it's, one thing is the prompts that you're sent to the API, and the tokens that is costing more money is the tokens that you are receiving, the output tokens. So basically, I'm calculating all that and giving an approximation of how much money I'm expending for that specific task that I just asked. Like let's test it out. Good prompt. To see how much token how much tokens I'm expending and how accurate is the task. So let me check the prompt.
Every soul is torn, every lace is frayed.
The prompt from Cloud.
They've seen the nights where my debts were paid.
It doesn't matter which prompt.
No preacher's word.
Probably you're not. Yeah, now you're listening to me. So just ask for a prompt to Cloud to test this one here. And probably this is not the best way to do this one. You know what I'm saying? Like if I just do with the form data here, and I pass all these as a parameters, and then in the body just include the prompt. I think that's the best way to do it. Like getting the prompts here in a query, and then the prompt in the body. Because it's too much stuff in the body. Like I basically I can get it from the params. That basically gonna be the same. But yeah, also Cloud is taking time for the prompt, for a simple prompt.
And my throat. The engine's preaching like a drunken ghost. Chains on my boots, fire in my brain. Heaven went quiet when I took his name. Mama said, boy, don't chase the flame, but I was born with a curse I couldn't tame. I got black honey in my veins, thunder running through.
So I have the prompt already here. I'm gonna paste it out here. So it's a huge prompt. So yeah. Put this prompt inside the key. So I have the prompt again. Let me paste. It's a big prompt though. The comma here. What is the error here? Okay, I have the prompt here. That is basically system instruction. You are an advanced blah 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 analyst. And let's see what was happened after. So it's taking time. Even if I want to use my computer right now, gonna break something because I'm using a model. I'm streaming and I'm just running also other stuff in the computer that I need to. That actually I need to get a screenshot of an application right now. Yeah, basically the OBS for this stream is killing my computer plus the model that is taking time. But let's see what is my expectation. And this one is like you are advanced strategic analyst. Your task is to process the following 1,000-word dossier and provide a comprehensive multi-layer analysis. You must maintain a perfect factual consistency. There, blah blah blah. So yeah, basically it's a project task that I got to the model, the HEMA 3. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to run this one. Probably gonna break. Not sure though. But if you see, my computer is kinda, you see here, is kinda slow. So I cannot do pretty much anything. So I'm just gonna wait here, probably. Have the process, I don't know, I'm not sure, because it's saying the terminal is saying like the model is just waiting on the starting on stream. You can see here I have the model here. I mean, not the model, the backing running here. Basically, I'm getting the localhost API generate, the stream is false, and the payload is this one, blah blah blah, and then starting on the stream request from Ollama, and it's taking too much time. So basically, this is not the best way to. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel this one because it won't get to some results. So I'm gonna put a less prompt, shorter prompt. So, but if you see here, for example, if I refresh this database, I have the instruction here that is was a really huge prompt. the thing is like I'm doing like the calculation, but I'm not. It's like I don't got I didn't get the prompt, the output from the model, but even with that, I have the calculation. That is not good because I suppose I have to calculate the output also. But it seems like I'm just calculating the input and then do the calculation. So that, yeah, need to check that part. So let me copy this one here and paste it over here. Then let me delete this one. Let's see if this prompt is better. Like it's just giving a data that is red, blue, green, that is colors over there. Then the rules is like a shift list right. Mm, E5 becomes A1 and reverse order, sort alphabetically by color name, but keep the alphanumeric key from step 2 attached. Then replace each color with the one to position ahead in the original data, like a looping one, and then translate to French and provide X code. The output has to be the markdown table with the original key, the cipher color, the French one, and the X, and explaining the path of the V2. Let's see if this is taking time or not. Yeah, it's still taking time. Let's see if opening directly with Ollama chat is able to do it. If this one is able to do it right here, yeah, there you go. So I have some issue in the server, and that's why I was not able to use fully because I have an issue over there. Even though I have the response somewhere, somewhere I got this issue. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the model is working, Ollama is working. The issue is coming from the service that I'm gonna just fix it out, and I will show in the next slide what I did. I will just check it out and fix it for the next live, and we can test it in live. It's taking time though, even in this chat, bot is giving me a response. That is because the model is working, and Ollama is working on my machine as well. The issue is, as I said, is here somewhere in the code when I'm generating the response. So I'm checking if it is a chat request. The chat request is based on the messages. If I have body messages, so it's not chat request, but I have a body a prompt that is getting the original prompt, and then the content process, and I'm waiting to inject the content. So this one here, what it's doing is checking the file limits, basically. But this one is just for check the if I injected files. Like sometimes when you are coding, you want to send like a bunch of files as a context. So this function here, what it's doing is like a transforming the inject file content, and since it's a small model, they can the context is very small. So what I do is like I have the big the whole picture of the prompt, and then I have like a 2 or 3 files that I want to pass as a context. Then every single file that I pass as a context, I'm transforming to text. And what I'm doing that is because if I'm using a model that is like for example 3 billion of tokens or context, is like is not able to handle that big files or 3 files at the same time. So what I do is like I'm splitting everything in a small prompts, and then once I have resolved all the prompts each other, I'm just building a big output and sending the big output. Basically what I is that is the intention of this one. Not working though anyway. So I'm just injecting the file content as I said, as I'm parsing it in a text. Then I'm extracting the file blocks. So in this function, I have the file paths, the language, and then I'm just mapping it everyone and giving the path what is the language about and the content. And then I have the file blocks. That's gonna be an array with all the paths. Like the file one is in this path, the file two is in this one as a context. So if the file blocks is more than one, what I'm doing here is like I'm handling multiprocessing as I just explained. Like I'm just file by file and prompting, and then at the end I'm gonna get the output for every single response in the prompts. I don't know if that is good or not, mm, but I was just testing things at that time. So then I have the cleanest request that this function here is after you have all the outputs from the prompts from the model by each file. I'm just adding all the all that in a single output. So the issue here is like if I have a lot of context or a big prompt, I'm not able to handle it. It's just working if the prompt is small. So that's the first issue I'm facing, and I need to solve it if I want to get it as a hub. Because if I want to do that hub, it's like okay, now I need to maintain not only if I gonna ask Ollama on my server, it's like when and how I'm gonna talk with Ollama, and then when and how I'm gonna talk with Copilot or Claude or any other model that is and that I'm using as a generate generate any response. Is it clear what I'm saying? I don't know. But yeah, basically, just here I'm just getting the llama based on the if it is chat request. I'm using the chat and generate. This is because if I have just exposed one API, like it's API generate, and that is because when you call to the service or when I created, I said like I'm using for Avante, right? So in Avante they call in API generate. But sometimes I just want to chat with the model, but I want to use the same API. I don't want to change the API, so I just use it like the wrapper with the same path, and I'm deciding based on the body if it is a chat or if it is generate. But somehow here is breaking the logic. But yeah, basically that gonna be done by the next live. So thank you guys for being here if someone was here. So yeah, see you next one, next live.